welcome back. Today I am going to share the products that I am loving in July. So this is the second installment of my monthly favorites videos, and this month is all summer themed. So these are products that I have loved using during like the high heat of summer. I am going to start with the food like I did in my last one, then I'll move to the beauty, and then I'm gonna end with a kitchen tool that you probably already know what it is, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So if you're ready to see what I have been loving this summer, keep on watching and we'll dive right in. So the first thing is actually a very sweet and indulgent treat, but it is so good. So this is Van Leeuwen's vegan ice cream in the peanut butter chocolate chunk flavor, and this ice cream is out of this world. I swear you would never know that it was vegan. It does use like regular sugar, but it's an indulgent treat, not something that I'm gonna eat every single day, but it is out of this world good. I actually discovered Van Leeuwen's last month, and they have an ice cream shop down in the West Village, Soho area of New York. And when I went to Fairway, which is my local grocery store, I think 2 weeks ago, I discovered that they sell it in like the pint size. So I grabbed peanut butter chocolate chunk because peanut butter and chocolate is like my favorite combination in the entire world, and this ice cream is so good. So if you ever come to New York or you're in the New York area, come visit Van Leeuwen's down in the West Village, and also check our local grocery stores and buy a pint and eat it in Central Park, because that would be the most fun summer activity in the entire world. Next on my list is something that I talked about in my weekend vlog, and this is the St. Dalfour Black Raspberry Jam. I have been eating this every single day in my favorite snack, which is going to be my next favorite that I'm going to talk about. This jam is a jam that is made without cane sugar. So it's naturally sweetened with fruit juice. It uses fruit pectin to thicken it, and it has a really clean, simple ingredient list. It comes in a bunch of different flavors. I just happen to be partial to black raspberry. I found it at Whole Foods. I think it's nationwide in the US. It's a French company, so I'm assuming you can find it in the UK and Europe, but definitely check it out. And St. Dalfour is the brand. I'll link to the ones that I can find on Amazon below, and I highly recommend that you guys check it out because it's so yummy. So then, going off of my jam favorite, I'm going to tell you about my new favorite snack, and that is a dried Turkish fig topped with a layer of organic peanut butter and a dollop of that St. Dalfour jam. This is something that I eat probably every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. It's usually my mid-morning snack. It's like a great sweet kind of pick-me-up in the mid-morning, and it has like basically everything you need for a healthy snack. So the dried figs and the jams give you some nice carbs, which are a great little energy boost, and then the peanut butter is high in protein and high in the natural fats, so it actually ends up keeping you full. And it satisfies me between breakfast and lunch, and it is so yummy. It's like an indulgent peanut butter and jelly sandwich without actually having to indulge an entire peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So my food list is actually kind of short this month. I have more on the beauty side, but my last thing is this seltzer. This is the grapefruit flavor, and these seltzers are so good. I just love drinking this in the summer. It's so refreshing. The bubbles like make me feel like I'm drinking a cocktail, but I'm actually drinking seltzer. This brand comes in like hundreds. I was gonna say hundreds of flavors, but not hundreds. It comes in a lot of different flavors. And I also really like the coconut one, and I think there's like a peach one, and there's also maybe a mango one that I really like. But anyway, the whole brand is like all natural. So if you are looking for like a refreshing summer beverage that doesn't have any alcohol, that is like fruity and delicious, definitely check out this seltzer brand because they taste awesome. All right, now we are moving on to the beauty, and I think I have 5 things in my list for beauty, and 3 of them come from a new brand that I just discovered that I'm really, really liking. One of the others I've previously mentioned, and then one is brand new as of like 3 days ago, and I am obsessed. So I'm gonna talk about that brand new product first, and that is all natural deodorant. And this brand is called Schmidt's, and the flavor that I have, or I guess the scent that I have, is Ylang Calendula. I don't know how to pronounce that first one, but this is a 100% pure, all-natural, vegan, cruelty-free deodorant that actually works. I am using a deodorant right now that I like because it's non-toxic, but it doesn't really work. Like, it lasts for maybe like an hour or two, but then if I sweat or I go outside in this 95-degree weather, I end up smelling bad. So I bought this little deodorant in Whole Foods, and it's basically like a paste. So when you open it up, it comes with like a little dipstick, and all you have to do is scoop a little bit out, and you just rub it between your fingers until it becomes like not liquidy, but more smooth and spreadable, and then you just wipe it on your armpits and you're done. I swear, this works all day. I actually said to Matt yesterday, I was like, I bought this new deodorant and I put it on in the morning, and it's 9 p.m. now, and I've been sweating all day because it's 97 degrees out, and I don't smell bad. It's like a total miracle, and I absolutely love it. I highly recommend, if you guys are looking for a natural deodorant, that you check out this brand. I will link it in the description box below, but it works. All right, next thing that I am loving this month is this Maria Acker eye gel. I mentioned her in, I think, my last favorites with one of her peeling masks, but I have been using the eye gel for about a month, and I have to say this product is amazing. It's a little bit on the pricey side. It's one of those expensive eye gels that you're like, oh, I don't know if I should spend this much money. Is it actually gonna work? But I promise you, this stuff actually works. The brand is 100% natural, totally pure. You can't really find it in the US. It's actually a Swedish company, so there is one online retailer in the US, and I have actually partnered with them because I am so in love with their entire line, and I have a special discount code if you guys are interested in picking up products from them. So I will leave that discount code in the box below so that you can check out her entire line and order stuff if you're interested. But let's talk about this eye gel. Usually when I think about eye like serums or creams, they're either oils or they're creams. This one is a gel, kind of like an acne gel. All you need to use is a very tiny bit, and I am using it twice a day. I just spread it right under my eyes, and I am noticing that the dark circles that I have under my eyes and also the puffiness has definitely gone down. My under eye area is something that I'm really self-conscious of, but this has, I felt, made a noticeable difference in how the skin under my eyes looks. And so if you struggle with dark circles or puffiness, this eye gel is amazing, and I really, really, really recommend it. I will leave a direct link in the description box below, but again, if you are interested in checking out anything from Maria Acker, I have a discount code just for you guys, and if you have questions, email me. I'm happy to answer anything that you want. I have an email in my profile, so just email me, use Maria Acker in the title, and I will answer any questions that you guys have. Okay, so now on to that new brand that I discovered. It's called Beautycounter, and it's a brand that is cruelty-free, non-toxic, and it makes a bunch of different products. So I have 3 that I'm really liking that are particularly amazing for summer. The first is their sunscreen. So I swear by wearing sunscreen. I try to wear it every single day. Sometimes I forget. But I have found that natural sunscreens can be like kind of thick, and they go on kind of white. They're hard to spread, and while they probably work for protecting the sun, it's just like not something that you're realistically gonna use every single day because you look like a white ghost walking around like a crazy person. So this Beautycounter sunscreen is SPF 30. It is really smooth. So I have been trying to use this every single day because we have had a ton of sun in New York, and I walk Trevi like multiple times a day. I'm outside a fair amount, and I want to make sure that my skin's protected. I don't want to get wrinkles when I'm old. So if you are looking for a natural sunscreen, check out the Beautycounter one. I think you guys are really gonna like it. The next thing that I'm loving from Beautycounter is a mask, and I have been like totally into masks lately. I have a bunch of different ones. I mentioned my favorite Tata Harper one in my June favorites video, but this one is an activated charcoal mask, and it's from Beautycounter. And it's kind of like a clay mud mask, but I find that it's less intense. So I switched from that one and have been using this activated charcoal one instead, and I love it. It goes on really smooth, it dries, and it's easy to come off, and it has made my skin feel amazing. So I'm using it like once a week right now, and I love it. If you want to check out the activated charcoal one from Beautycounter, I will link it in the description box below. My last Beautycounter favorite of the month is their matte makeup finishing powder. So I am not a big makeup person. Right now I'm actually only using a tinted moisturizer and a little bit of blush and highlighter on my cheeks, but I really have been enjoying wearing this matte finishing powder over my like any sort of makeup that I'm wearing because it helps with any sort of shine. Like I am sitting in my living room right now and I don't have my air conditioning on and I feel like I'm starting to sweat, and usually if that happens my like skin starts to get shiny. So with the Beauty Counter matte finishing powder, it really like helps to even you out and cuts down on that oily slash shiny look. It's perfect for the summer. I'm probably gonna be using it all year long, but I really like it. It's really light. It doesn't have any color, so you don't have to worry about that. And it really, again, just like kind of sucks up the oils and it makes you look like smooth and pretty and kind of dewy, and I love it. Okay, so the last thing that I have been loving this month is my Spiralizer. You guys know that this is definitely one of my favorite kitchen tools of all time, but I particularly like it in the summer because of all the fresh summer produce that we have in season that is perfect for spiralizing. You guys have also been totally digging these spiralized recipes that I have on my channel already, so I'm definitely planning on sharing more. I think my one next week is actually going to be another spiralized recipe, but the spiralizer that I use is the Spiralizer, and it's definitely the best one on the market by far. It can spiralize all of the toughest veggies and it works like a charm. Some of my favorite things to spiralize are zucchinis, cucumbers, summer squash. You can also spiralize fruits like apples and pears. And in the wintertime, you can spiralize a ton of vegetables like butternut squash and sweet potatoes and regular potatoes. It's just an incredibly versatile tool that makes eating vegetables really fun and also makes eating pasta healthy. So it's a win-win, and I definitely recommend that you get a spiralizer if you don't have one already. I have found that it has been absolutely life-changing, and if you are interested in finding out more about this one, I will put a link in the description box below that goes to the product on Amazon that you can like read all about, get pricing, everything like that. So you guys, that is it for my monthly favorites in July. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm really excited to hear what you think, and I'd love to know what products you guys are enjoying this month. If you have any questions about the ones that I mentioned in today's video, pop a comment in the comment box below, or again, shoot me an email if you have more specific questions. And I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing. We are almost at 40,000 subscribers, which is so amazing, and I'm so thankful that you guys are all here. I hope that you have been finding these videos helpful and inspiring. So if you aren't subscribed to the channel already, you can do so by clicking the button that's up in this corner. And again, I have all of the product links to the things that I mentioned in today's video in the description box below, coupon codes, everything like that. Everything's in the description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh my God, what is going on with these helicopters today? Oh, I'm so hot. Filming in the summer, no bueno. This grapefruit seltzer though,